Hey guys, Steve Cortez with ArchAgent. I'm out here in wonderful Las Vegas at the Mike Ferry Superstar Retreat, and I'm really excited to introduce you to some of our clients that are using our new service, AI recommendations. So AI, yes, artificial intelligence. What we're doing with it is called process automation. We're being able to take thousands of records and distill them down in order to give you an automated marketing and prospecting list that is the most likely people to want to sell in the areas that you like to go to. So it combines our likely to list, which already has a proven 30% lift, with likely to make contact and likely to turn into a lead, which are new algorithms that we recently built. The list is somewhat customized to you. It knows where you like to work, what types of homes you have the most success with, and it generates a new one for you every day, maximum of 100 listings. Best part, the service is free, provided that you have our real-time neighborhood and 2 other lead services. We need that in order to generate enough data to be able to generate you a sufficient amount of prospects. So we're going to talk to a couple people and see what they think about it. I'm here with Sam Biller, Denver Remax. He's a top producing agent as well as a Mike Ferry coach. How long have you been using recommendations?
Started using it at the beginning of the year, so about 6 months.
I'm here with Denora Carminardi with Properties by Denora, Costa Mesa, California.
That's it.
She's a top producing agent as well as a Mike Ferry coach.
Yeah.
Denora, how long have you been using the recommendations?
6 months. I started in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here with Mike Shikuga of Chicago.
Yep.
So Mike Shikuga of Chicago. He's a top producer in the Chicago area as well as a coach for Mike Ferry.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just start with real simple. How long have you been using the recommendations?
With the recommendations, we literally just started with that. We've used Arch before, but this is a newer product for me. So we're very excited about it. You walked us through it, so we jumped on board right away.
And what do you think? Is it easy to use? Simple?
Oh, it's easy, really easy platform. I can open it up. I can just kind of start going through my lists every day. It's nice and streamlined.
I found it a little bit convoluted. It had a lot of information, and then the more I started to use it, then I started getting it. You have tutorials that were great and helping me, and anytime I got stuck, I just shot out a help ticket, and I got help quickly.
So what do you think? Is it simple to use? Is it
Well,
challenging?
yes, and let me explain this to you. Technology is not my thing at all. I can barely spell AOL, so whenever I get on the laptop, there's nothing but problems. But I had a lot of issues because it just didn't make sense because I don't understand things. But you walked it through, so like a 3rd grader can understand it. I called you a couple of times. We Zoomed one time to go over everything. So it's so simple to use. Just push a button and ready to go. Makes my life so much easier.
What do you think about the efficiency? Is it saving you time? Is it getting you to better leads faster?
Absolutely. Pickup rates are fantastic. The accuracy is phenomenal. It's been a great tool so far.
Would you say that it's saving you time in your prospecting?
100%, and I'll tell you why. When I pull up a list, let's say I just listed a house or I just sold a house and I want to get more listings in the area, I know that the top people on that list are the most likely to list and sell. And what I found that about every 12 contacts from that list, I get a lead.
Awesome.
You're more targeted who you're looking for, and that's what really makes a difference, because the way you explained it to me, it's people that are looking to sell right now with a likelihood of selling under a certain scale. So that's where the efficiency is coming into play.
What about the quality of the lead being someone who wants to sell their home? Are you finding a lift in that?
What I'm finding is I broke my addiction from more contacts and talking to wrong numbers. And I've got a little bit less contacts, but the numbers are spot on.
Okay. What are you finding the leads to be of quality?
100%. 100% quality leads, people really wanting to do something. I went on 2 appointments, got 1 listing.
Fabulous. So what would you say is the best thing that you like about the recommendations? What's the most valuable aspect?
You know, for me, it's added an additional lead source. So I still start my mornings with expires, go to FSBOs. The third thing I do is go straight to recommendations. And there's always, 50 to 100 phone numbers in there for contacts that I can make, and they're high quality contacts, people that are motivated to sell.
The creme de la creme is on top. And then you give us the information like, oh, they're in NOD, or they're, you have the colored, it's like 5 green colors or whatever. And it's like, oh, I really got to pay attention to this one. And at that point, I'll either leave a message or text them. And it's interesting how many responses I get when I send out a text.
Okay.
And I wouldn't do that with every, every call that I come through. It's just the creme de la creme, the ones on top.
So what would you say is your just favorite aspect of the AI recommendations?
For me to say this, which is really bizarre, the simplicity of it, okay? Because again, I am not a techie person, so I overcomplicate things and tech doesn't work for me, but it's so easy to use. That's what is my favorite part of that.
All right, so have you generated a listing from it?
I have, just before I came here, as a matter of fact. 474 Lakeshore Drive, buy it now.
Have you generated a listing from it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you for your generosity.
Thanks for the tool.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
All right,
Steve.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time
Thank you
and
for having
generosity.
me.
Really appreciate it.
Thank
Great
you for
seeing
making
up
me
here.
money. I appreciate that.
All right, thank you.